This is the most rewarding moment in painting, when the frog tape comes off. When its best-in-class paint block technology creates paint lines so sharp, you'll have hard-to-please clients leaving 5-star reviews. Frog tape, when it matters most.
This is KCAL News Mornings.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome to KCAL News 8:30 on CBS. Also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Rachel Kim.
And I'm Amanda Starrentino. Let's get our Mother's Day forecast with next weather meteorologist Alex Biston. Good morning, Alex.
Hi.
What's it going to be like for all the moms out there today?
Such a big question, Amanda and Rachel. And you know, I've got all the answers. Temperatures today still on the warmer side, especially if you live in the valleys, the Inland Empire. We're talking another round of 90s today. Definitely not feeling like spring, feeling a little bit more like summer. Temperatures will drop dramatically as we head into tomorrow. Starting you off here, live look from our next weather sky camera, Santa Monica. Temperatures at the coastline in the mid-60s at this hour. Sunset is at 7:45. We've got lots of sunshine to start off your Sunday morning. Temperatures pretty comfortable this morning, already heating up in areas like Claremont, low 80s. San Bernardino in the low 70s. We're feeling that in Pasadena, Los Angeles, mid 70s at this hour. So temperatures as we head into this afternoon will be a widespread. We're feeling 70s at the beach, 80s downtown, 90s across the valleys with increasing onshore winds across the high desert. Temperatures about 93 this afternoon. Significantly cooler temperatures headed our way. We're going to break it all down for you coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Alex, thank you. So we are following breaking news, a deadly bus crash in Hacienda Heights.
The bus with 63 people on board crashed with an SUV on the westbound 60 freeway. Let's get right to KCAL News reporter Elise Martinez. She is live near the scene. Elise.
Good morning. Such a tragedy on this Mother's Day. One person is dead and 32 other people are in the hospital. 2 of those people are in critical condition after this tour bus collided with an SUV on the 60 freeway this morning around 5 a.m. You can see they are still investigating, collecting evidence. The front of that tour bus sustained the most of the damage, but you can't see it because the tow truck is there. They're going to try to haul this thing out of here. Now, further down the freeway, the Nissan that burst into flames, they're trying to remove that one as well. There is an SUV on the freeway. All right, let's take a look at some video that we have into our newsroom. Now, when firefighters and paramedics arrived on the scene, they found an SUV, a Nissan SUV, on fire. It had burst into flames on impact. The driver, who was alone in the vehicle, died at the scene. A passenger on the bus says the bus carrying 63 people, including the driver, was coming from Indio, and this passenger was sleeping when it all happened.
I was thrown from the back seat, about the third or fourth back seat back there in the floor, about 3 or 4 seats down, and glasses on me and all that stuff like that. Yeah, I have injury. I have glass in my head and everything, and then my back hurting.
Due to the circumstances of the sheer number of patients and occupants on the bus, this required a very large response from LA County Fire as well as CHP that in effect was a field triage.
And as you could just hear him say, there was a huge triage on the side of the road for all of those people who were injured. Again, dozens transported to the hospital, 2 in critical condition right now. Now, 31 passengers were uninjured and left the scene, and the cause of this crash still under investigation. The 60 westbound was shut down for several hours, and traffic was backed up for quite a ways, but now most of the freeway is open except for one lane. That Nissan SUV is still on the freeway, and they have to tow that out of there. Could take a few more hours. You're urged to avoid this area if you can. For now, live in Hacienda Heights, Elise Martinez, KCAL News.
Appreciate the update. Elise, thank you. Police are searching for 5 men who kidnapped a Cheviot Hills man during a home invasion robbery and then dumped him 20 miles away. Investigators say 5 armed men wearing masks broke into a home at Vickers Street and Castle Heights Avenue at about 1:30 Saturday morning. When they left, they took the homeowner with them. Police found him 2 hours later and 20 miles away at a Glendale gas station. Thankfully, he was unharmed. But Cheviot Hills residents are rattled by this crime.
I thought it was an earthquake, and I woke up and said, "Hey, there is an earthquake," to my wife, and she said, "No, it's the police. There is a helicopter over our house." It's horrible. You know, it's a big concern.
The man who was robbed and kidnapped has not been identified, but he has returned home, and fortunately, he was not injured. Well, President Trump says trade talks between the U.S. and China are making, quote, great progress.
But no breakthrough has been announced after 10 hours of talks in Switzerland. U.S. Treasury Secretary, he left his hotel for a second day of talks with China this morning. The weekend negotiations are the first meeting between the two countries since Trump slapped China with the 145% tariffs last month. Trump's Treasury Secretary says he does not expect any agreement this weekend, but the president posted on social media that an 80% tariff on China seemed about right.
Talks go well, would you then consider lowering the tariff rate on China?
Well, it could be. I mean, we're going to see. Right now, you can't get any higher. It's at 145, so we know it's coming down.
Analysts say prices are up and shipments are down, and that dropping the rate to 80% would still be a very high tariff. The Chinese government has not commented on the talks. Well, President Trump has signed a new executive order establishing a national center for homeless veterans in West LA.
But it could have a major impact on UCLA. The order directs the Secretary of Veterans Affairs to establish the National Center for Warrior Independence on the Veterans Affairs campus. UCLA uses part of that land. The university has a temporary lease to use Jackie Robinson Stadium until the end of baseball season July 4th after reaching a settlement with the Department of Veterans Affairs.
UCLA was planning to renegotiate a deal after that, but Trump's new order could change all of that. We have reached out to UCLA for comment.